We're talking with Justin Danhof of Strive. They've done some remarkable things that I think is going to open up an opportunity for all of us who believe in liberty, security, and values to really fight back against the corporate system. One of the things he shared with us is Strive proxy voting services, where they can help you find actually what's best for the shareholder and not what's best for woke America, not what's best for all the stakeholders, which is a very broad term, but actually good for you if you're a shareholder. And I think, my personal belief is, because they've done this, there could be some shareholder suits over fiduciary responsibility. If you're following a woke proxy voting service and they tell you to do something that's actually bad for the company, you might be able to sue them and tell them, hey, look, here's a vote, here's somebody that's neutral that says what's good for the shareholder. So Justin, what do you think? Do you think people are going to pick up the proxy services that you're using?
You know, I hope so, because look, if we take this march to its, logical conclusion, right? How do Marxists work? They work slowly, but once they get through the institution, they close the door. So if we get to European stakeholder capitalism, then the American experiment was great, but it might be over. Right? Because they're going to close the door on the way out. And so at Strive, I hope we're not too late for the mission that we're out to achieve. And I think that if somehow the Marxists close the door in a year, and 5 years, and 50 years, I'm still going to want to be the last one on the wall fighting. But I don't think we're going to get there. I do think that there's an awakening in America that all of this, corporate action that is so offensive to, again, as you mentioned, more than 50+% of your customer base, there's a lot of understanding now how that happened and how we got here. And I think that too many investors shy away from shareholder primacy. They're afraid of it. The media is going to dig up Milton Friedman and beat him over the head again, like they do every time. But I put it to you this way. Shareholder primacy, again, has caused the most human flourishing in world history. Stakeholder capitalism underperforms annually by 300 to 400 basis points. So again, shareholder primacy is not Gordon Gekko, it's human flourishing.
Yeah, no question. I met Milton Friedman on a number of occasions, actually presented with Hillsdale College, presented him an award that I helped start called the Adam Smith Award for Individual Excellence in Free Enterprise. He was a brilliant man. His ideas are still true. If you go back and watch the old grainy Free to Choose episodes that they had on NPR, look at that and you'll see he makes total sense. So I completely agree. And here's the good news. Because of you and the work that you've done, the American people can determine their future. One of the ways that they can solve this problem, I'm looking at the Strive ETFs, Strive U.S. Energy ETF, Strive U.S. Semiconductor ETF, Emerging Markets ex-China, 1,000 Growth, Strive 1,000 Value, 1,000 Dividend Growth, Strive 500 ETF, and Small Cap ETF. Bottom line is, we can move our money to Strive, or there are others, Second Vote and others that are doing good work here as well, but we can move our money to a financial advisor that believes in liberty, security, and values, that wants the ability for the American economy to operate as the founders intended, to maximize returns, not breaking the law, not ruining the environment, none of those things, because those are all captured in the profit motive. That's what Milton Friedman taught me. If you have a profit motive and you ruin the environment, the law will come down on you and it will cost you. That's the place to have the battle, is in the court of public ideas and in the law. But if you serve your customers, serve your employees, protect the environment, and do all of those things, you will maximize profits. That's the point, is you have to have profit motive, because that's how we keep score, and focusing on any of the other goals instead of the profit motive in this system is detrimental.